In most areas of life, we know that going from 0 to 100 is not always the most helpful. That said, when we interact with young children, we can very easily forget this idea. We go on to expect certain things of them when we may not have actually taken the time to help them understand that expectation. Let's think for a second of when we were younger and we had an expectation placed on us. One that we didn't get the chance to fully understand. How did that make us feel? And how did that impact our interactions with the individual who expected this expectation of us? Picture this. You're with a group of children getting ready to go outside. You call their names one by one and they begin to line up at the door. Once all the children are lined up and ready to go outside, you open the door and you begin to walk down the hallway. As you walk down the hallway, you find that you're taking a lot of time to remind them how to walk in the hallway, to keep their voices down, not to run, to look forward. As you continue walking with your group of children, you find yourself getting a little bit more frustrated because you hear that you're repeating yourself over and over and over again. Let's think for a second of how might this make you feel and how might this make the children feel. And then, let's think about where the discrepancy is when it comes to understanding how to walk down a hallway. As adults, we often forget the process which needs to take place for us to understand and accept a certain expectation. So much so that when expectations are thrusted upon us, and we aren't given the space to fully understand them, we end up becoming frustrated and callous towards the expectation, or maybe even the individual. For young children, it's really unfair for us to expect certain things of them when we haven't given them the space to understand it. Because, as we mentioned before, our brains, and especially young children's, work in a concrete to abstract manner. When we go from 0 to 100, we aren't building the bridge between the concrete and the abstract. Instead, we are almost chopping it up and making it difficult for children to walk across. And so in this situation of walking in the hallway, what some of these children may have needed to understand is the implications of walking in the hallway. What happens when you walk in the hallway? What are some of the things, the people, the sounds, the smells that you may come across? What is the purpose of walking in the hallway? And ultimately, why the purpose is important. These are just some of the things that could be said to help those who are having a little bit of trouble walking in the halls. When we give children the space to understand expectations, they then can confidently accept and follow through without feeling like it's unfair, or that they don't know what's going on, or that they're overwhelmed by all the things that are around them. As children are able to focus on the expectation and the purpose behind the expectation, this then helps them on their journey to watch, think, be.